And we're joined by Jock Tyre at the Kelowna Curling Club. The Brier is coming up. Do you feel excitement from the people who come in here to curl every day?
You know, it's been the talk of the town for 5 years. We were waiting for this event since COVID. Before COVID, we had announced it was supposed to be here in 2021. It got delayed because of COVID, and here we are in 2025, and the excitement is immense in the city. Since 1968, that was the last time the Brier was here in Kelowna, and so we get to enjoy the best curlers in Canada on the men's side coming here to Kelowna.
So a lot of the people we see curling today, they'll be finding a seat at the Brier, do you think?
You know, we've got over 300 volunteers from our club going there. There's over 1,200 members at our club, so that means there's still lots of people going to be in the stands. The ticket sales are immense, most of them from out-of-town people, but there's probably 300, 350 volunteers that are going to be working at it from this curling club.
Right, so they might not be in a seat, they'll be working the door, things like that.
That's right. It's kind of like a regular Rockets game. Just like you'd see the Rockets, you're going to have 50-50 out there. You're going to have people working the ticket sales, everything, all over the building. You're going to have souvenir sales, and the building's going to be full, just like a Rockets game.
So what does it mean for Kelowna? How would you estimate the importance to Kelowna of hosting an event such as this?
What's incredible about this event is that it's not just, say 4 teams coming. It's 10 provinces, 3 territories, 18 teams coming from across Canada, and all their fans and family that are following them here. So you're drawing a huge crowd, as well as there's a TV audience that's going to watch every single draw live on TV. And so it really is bringing an awful lot of exposure to the city of Kelowna.
Okay, before this interview, we were talking about what it's like to watch curling in person. So if some people, locals, go and take in a bit of curling that they might not normally do, how is it different than watching other sports?
What I like about curling is that you're going to find the audiences, they participate, but they're also respective of what's going on the ice. So it's a lot quieter than you find at a hockey game. People are discussing what the strategy is. They're talking about what's going on. People are more than willing to meet you and help you find out. But what's really amazing is that you can hear the players while you're sitting in the stands, because it's a little bit quieter. You can actually hear the sound of the players and the players talking on the ice level. And so you're able to understand what's going on.
They'll have to maybe sort out some disagreement on what the best strategy is for this particular shot.
Well, and that's it. You're going to have the third and the skip in the house talking, and they're going to be yelling back and forth down the ice, and you're going to hear exactly what's happening on the ice. There's not going to be any surprises because you're going to hear what they're talking about.
And the other crafty thing is you could actually tune in, and listen to some TV coverage or some broadcast coverage.
That's right. The broadcast is broadcast through the building on a Wi-Fi signal, so that you can pick it up and listen to it while you're watching the curling game.
So for those of us who might be, strategy struggling, that you can tune in and really get a sense of where they're at in this particular end.
It's perfect because you're going to get an opportunity to see it live, and you're going to get that feeling that you get when you're watching it at home on TV, where you're going to have a professional telling you what's happening on the ice.
So, what is the state of curling in terms of, I hear you on the radio, boosting interest in curling. Are you still attracting people to the sport?
This club, I can't speak for the rest of the country or the rest of the province, but this city's doing really well with curling. They've really grabbed onto it and enjoying it. We're seeing a lot of young people coming out and trying it for the first time and then getting involved, either being our burger and curl, taco and curls on the weekend, or they're joining a novice league and they're getting involved in the sport. It's an incredible feeling to know that, Kelowna has really taken on to curling.
And nothing like hosting the Brier to kind of boost that even further.
The Brier just lets everybody know that we're here. We're ready. We're waiting for you to come down and give curling a try.
And are there anything where the curling club is directly involved? I take it there's some social events where people here associated with the Brier will come over here and spend some time?
Well, what's really amazing is the Brier has a tradition called the Brier Patch, which is after the game or during the game, you can go over to the Brier Patch, and that's where all the fans meet. It's open to the public. You don't need a ticket to get in. And we're a little bit tight here in Kelowna this year, so the size of the Brier Patch, which is across the road from Prospera Place at the Delta Grand, is a little smaller than it would normally be. So the Kelowna Curling Club and the View Winery and Ward Cider are presenting live and local here at the Kelowna Curling Club. So every night, instead of going over and missing out on some great entertainment, you get to come to the Kelowna Curling Club, try seeing what it's like to hang out with some real curling fans and enjoy great food and great times and great friends.
Terrific. Thanks for this, Jock.
Thanks,
Good luck,
Kent.
and thank you for watching Kelowna Now.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.